Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us this week in our very first Villains League Alert run is, well, it's the entire Supervillains. Look at this group of folk, will you? What an amazing bunch of costumes. That's right, it's a very special treat this week. Yes, we're going to do a League Alert run, of course, with just the four of us. But you know what? I came here and saw the amazing costumes from all of our supervillains here, and I thought to myself, you know, it would be a crime if this didn't get captured on film. Will you look at these folk? The costumes are absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm sure you'll agree. Look, these guys, they are so creative, and of course, a lot of these folk have come over from the Superzeroes, and it's great to see them here over on the dark side of life. Over on the supervillains, on the villain side of things, of course, we're on the US PC PvE server as the supervillains. If you'd like to come along and join us, all you have to do is hop onto the villain side, of course, and just ask in shout. Or, of course, when we're doing one of these League Alert runs. Now, this week we're going to be doing it. We can see there in our group we've got Qenez, we've got Mummiesbane and Valina Valucci, and very shortly we'll hop off to the side and we'll get ready to run our alert. Not even sure which alert we're going to run yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. But in the meantime, folks, enjoy that sight. Look at that, the supervillains. We have Icy Tank, we've got Decimatrix, we've got Mummiesbane, we've got Valina Valucci, we've got Qenez, we've got Fusion Bolt, we've got All-Knowing Destroyer, we've got Icicle Arrow, and we've got Technos Knight. Look at them all, looking fantastic. It's so great, so proud of these guys. Anyway, there we are. We shall get into our alert run very shortly, but I just wanted to show off the group. These guys absolutely rock. So thanks for all of your support, absolutely everybody, and we look forward to seeing you in some League Alert runs very soon. Alright folks, we'll be back very shortly with the actual League Alert run. We'll see you soon. And here we are, folks. The three lucky members who got through into this week's League Alert run are Qenez is actually EP from the Superzero side, and of course, as always, you can see EP has gone over the top there, looking absolutely fantastic in pink, bright pink there, looking goth in bright pink. There you go, a cheer from Qenez. Great to have you along, and of course, Qenez is a veteran of our League Alert runs. We've also got Mummiesbane. Look at that, such a cool pose there, but what a, whoa, that's a ferocious looking character there. Great costumes these guys have. Mummiesbane in the supervillains, and you can see on the side there, Mummiesbane is actually a controller, by the way. Qenez is DPS. Mummiesbane, I think it's your first League Alert run. Great to have you along. Great looking costume there. That is one scary looking face mask you've got there. And finally, rounding out our wonderful supervillains team is Valina Valucci, and it looks like she's on the phone there. And again, nice and simple, but very cool looking outfit we've got there with the blue glowy eyes and the dark purple hair and all black. Look at that, all sheeny black, just like I like it there. You can see with my red and black costume. So that's it, folks. That is the makeup for this week's League Alert run, which, by the way, is going to be Area 51. We've got Qenez on DPS. We've got Mummiesbane on controller. We've got Valina Valucci also on DPS, and you know how it works, folks. All we have to do is go into the Y screen. We go into alerts, and you can see down here we are, Area 51. Now, it does say that the first available is 3 minutes, but we don't have to wait around. All we have to do, of course, is queue up, and we'll be going straight in because we already have a team. So as soon as we select this, we're going to head inside. So we'll be doing that in just 1 moment. So let's click on this, and of course you know what happens. I have to come up and select my role. Now in this case I can choose controller and damage, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now you should see the other group members here choosing their role. Some of them may choose only one, some of them may choose two. You can see Valina there's got DPS, and Mummiesbane's chosen controller, and there we are, we're ready to roll. Qenez has chosen DPS as well. Now of course we're a little bit high, well I am, for this, but the other guys are at level, so I've got to keep an eye on them as well.
We're all gonna die.
And here we are inside.
Cadmus certainly botched the job. Destroy these Brainiac forces and shut down their energy cells. That should buy Cadmus time to call in reinforcements.
Alright, so you guys have seen this before, I'm sure. Area 51, it's a great instance, by the way. And if we have a look at the map, it's just like all of the other alerts in the game. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 areas. They're always so good, always broken up into these huge, great big areas that we have to progress through. Now, if we have a look at our objectives here, you can see that we have to discharge Brainiac energy cells, and we have to defeat the invading Brainiac drones, all of which we're going to do in just 1 second. So I think you'll see that it's all just down there in front of us. Yep. Now let's have a look and make sure that I've got sodas. Yep, got 10 of them up there. Got all of my bits and bobs I've sold up. I've got free space in my inventory. I think that there is nothing left to do but charge ahead. And again, we've got 16, 15 and 11. And remembering that this alert becomes available at level 9. So some of these guys we're going to have to watch out for just a little bit. Alright, I think without further ado, we're going to do this. Down we go. Let's go for it. Come on, guys. In we go. See if we can take these guys down. Now remember too that we are having to discharge these, the Brainiac energy cells. And you can see the guys are already doing a fantastic job. Now I'm going to try and leave some of these guys, some of the enemies around, so that the guys can actually do some combat, because it'll be no fun, of course, with me as a level 40 running around and just, or rather a level 40, a level 30 and running around just killing everything as a one-shot. We want to make sure that these guys work for their money, and you can see there everyone is getting the collectible. Can't miss out on a shiny.
Chief Researcher's Log. Initial findings indicate that the lead may cause some amount of kryptonite radiation.
Warning, critical failure, shutting down.
Alright, so we're working our way in. You can see we've got 16 out of 50. We do need to grab these Brainiac energy cells. You can see Qenez there off to do just that. Mummiesbane's got one there. Let's see if we can grab a couple as well. Contribute to the cause.
Warning, critical failure, shutting down. Self-destruction imminent.
And again, look at this. I'm not doing any combat really here. Again, just to give these guys a chance to actually make some kills. And you can see they're absolutely plowing through the mobs here, which is great to see. Alright, 34 out of 50 for the invading Brainiac drones. Already up to 37.
Cadmus reinforcements deployed to fuel depot. Self-destruction imminent.
And there we go, look at that, Mummiesbane zapping the nasty mobs.
Warning, critical failure.
Right, so we've got 16 out of 25 of these Brainiac energy cells done. And of course we're going to have to scout quite a wide area to make sure that we capture all of these. And you can see that square, of course, on the mini-map. That's where we have to go. Here's another one.
Self-destruction imminent.
18 out of 25. Let's grab one of these ourselves.
Critical failure, shutting down.
Alright, so we're looking for some more. Now you can see there, I've got a tell. Can I get an invite to your league?
Self-destruction imminent.
Foreign entity located.
And here we go, Regulator Alpha. This is for us.
Set for termination.
This is our first sub-boss of the instance. And of course it's over here. So let's see if we can form up right in front. Oh, and the guys are already on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hang back here and we're going to see how the guys go, because of course I don't want to just one-shot this boss. While we're doing that, perhaps what we'll do is invite, what do we got, Velocious? Let's see if we can get them in the league.
If we expect Cadmus
There we
to
go,
get any help
Velocious.
at all, we'll need to get them up and fighting and reclaim their ammunition supply point. Don't forget to strip the Brainiac forces' neural cores after you defeat them. This will prevent their prime Servitor from sending in further reinforcements.
Alright, there we go. So it's our first boss down by the looks of things. Good stuff. Alright, so you can see if we have a look on our mini-map now, we've actually been asked to move to a new area. You can see it always appearing there on the mini-map. And you can see we have to go into the center. And our new objectives are that we have to extract fallen Cadmus agents, we've got to assist Cadmus agents with munitions, and of course we've got to defeat the drones and recover their encryption cores. So the guys have done exceptionally well. Of course, these guys are pretty much running it just above level, nowhere near me, and you can see they took down that first boss with great ease as I invited Velocis there into the league. Alright, so without further ado, I think it's time for us to head on over to the new area. Let's go to it. Now, I'm not going to super speed, of course, because these guys here do not have super speed. And oh, actually, no, they do. They do have super speed. Oh, well, that's all right. We shall take it nice and slow and enjoy the scenery. Look at how large the instance is. It's a fantastic instance. It's a fantastic first run. Great introduction to the alerts in DCUO if it's your first time. Nice and easy instructions, and here we go. We've got to defeat these drones, and you use them, of course, to recover their cores. So let's go in and use that one. Here we go. So we've got 2 out of 50 of the cores. Oh, and you can see here we've got the Cadmus agents on the ground that we have to extract. So let's help out with this task.
I didn't think anyone was coming.
And these do have a timer, by the way, so if you don't get these quickly, you can see all of these timers counting down here. It can be a little bit nerve-wracking. There we go, you can see we've got 4 out of 10 of those. The guys, as always, in the Supervillains or the Superzeroes are just doing such a fantastic job. Seriously, great teamwork. Great bunch of guys. If you'd like to join the Supervillains or the Superzeroes, all you need to do, of course, is ask. And the best way to do that is to hop online, use the shout channel, and just ask. Every single member of either of the leagues can always invite new players. Everybody is basically an officer. Alright, so we've got this Cadmus agent over here. Let's talk to this guy. Now, you know how this works. You've seen us do this in a number of League Alert runs. Basically, that timer starts ticking down. Basically, we have to defend this guy while that timer ticks down. There's going to be waves of Brainiac forces that keep coming in. And of course, we have to fend them off. We've got to defend this agent here. And there's a number of them that we have to do. I think there's 6 all up.
I'm heading to command. I'll send help as soon as I can. I'm making a break for the command base.
There you go, so you can see it's 3/4 of the way through the countdown timer there, nearly done. And I think that looks like it's the last of the wave of Brainiac enforcements. Yep, there we go, reinforcements rather, all done. Let's see, where's the next one? Here's one over here. Let's see if we can grab this guy.
Great, I could use your help.
There we go, Valina Valucci is setting this one up. And there we go, the countdown has begun. Let's pick up one of these. Let's see if we can hurl it at an incoming Brainiac force. There we go. Fantastic. We'll let the guys, of course, capture them. There we are. You can see we've got extracting fallen Cadmus agents 7 out of 10. And we've got the Cadmus agents 1 out of 6. Of course, we're on our second one now. More mobs should come in a second. And we've got to defeat drones and recover their encryption cores. 29 out of 50 for those. Right, doing very well. We're up to, what are we up to? 3/4 of the way through this countdown here. And again, it looks like there's going to be not too many more coming. Looks like there's someone up there that's stuck. What's going on over there? Right, that was very weird indeed. Let's see if we can head upstairs now. And I think we... Oh, so this guy looks like he's spazzed out. And see if we can extract some of these agents here.
Do you hear that? Those metalheads are still after me.
Cadmus reinforcements deployed to ammo supply point.
And just trying to lead the guys around here to this collectible. Hopefully these guys won't have these previously, and these are all new collections for the guys,
I'm heading to
and investigations, of course.
Kryptonite may cause radiation poisoning in humans.
Hopefully everyone got one. There we go. You can see Qenez getting their one as well. Good stuff. Alright, let's head back down there and see if we can grab some more of these agents. And that NPC there is really spazzing out. It's a classic. And of course, that happens in all games from time to time. It's just the way it is.
Great. I could use your help.
Right, good idea there by Valina. We're going to pick up a fiery barrel. And we'll head over to Qenez and see if we can grab ourselves the next agent, which should be somewhere in here with a bit of luck. Alright, let's see if we can wait for the rest of the team to come along.
Uploading target coordinates. Assistance requested.
I gotta transport these munitions out of here. Defend me while
Alright, so this is Cadmus Tech number 3. 3 out of 6. Again, if you're running this actually at level, it can be just a little bit tricky. Like all instances, of course, you're not always going to have them with a level 30. I'm way overpowered. But that's okay. The reason we're doing that, by the way, in case any of you want to ask, is because this is, again, our very first Supervillains run. So, of course, the guild isn't as old, or rather the league isn't as old as the Superheroes is. So we've only got younger players in here in terms of the level of their characters. And that's why we're having to do these low-level ones. But that's what the alerts are for, of course, to accelerate the good old learning and leveling. Alright, so now I can't remember where the next tech is. I've got a funny feeling there's one upstairs, but I could be wrong. And as always, it looks like I am wrong. Here we go. Here's the next one. And we'll just wait for the guys to come along.
These munitions out of here. Defend me while I get this teleporter working.
Right, let's see. Where is Qenez? Go. And once again, of course, 3/4 of the way through the Cadmus Tech. We're nearly there. And we're done 4 out of 6. Good stuff. Now all that remains is for us to find the last ones. There we go, another one has popped up right there.
I could use
this would be the 5th out of the 6.
Munitions out of here. Defend me while I get this teleporter working.
Uploading target coordinates. Assistance requested.
And good old healing barrel there. Always good to see that. Don't forget to use them. Unlike me, of course, you'll have noticed if you've watched any of my Let's Play series that I'm terrible at remembering to use the healing barrels. Seriously, these guys are a lot better. You can see great support by the team there, by the way. If we were at level, then I'm sure we'd have no problems running with these guys who absolutely know how to play an alert, how to play as a team member, and of course, how to play as a team overall. Great to see. There we go, so that's it. We've only got one left, one to go. Hopefully another one has spawned over here. There it is. I knew there was another one in here.
I gotta transport these munitions out of here. Defend me while I get this teleporter working.
Alright, let's throw a great big crate at somebody, why not?
Uploading.
Alright, that never gets old, seriously.
Requested.
Oh yeah, one-shotting with a crate to the head. Alright, 3/4 of the way through our very last Cadmus Agent assist. Seriously, these guys just absolutely rock. You know what, I wish that Electra was just a little bit higher, and then we'd be able to come along with her in mind next time. There we go, we've now got to defeat Regulator Beta. That is our second sub-boss.
For source of disturbance.
Alright, let's do this thing. Boss time, second boss of the run. And off we go, and again we'll let these guys go to town on the boss. Let's just check. Make sure that their health is all fine, and you can see they've got full health. Everything's going fine so far. And lovely, we've got ourselves a nice shield of protection there. Great teamwork once again. And look at this, these guys have worn down the last sub-boss.
Systems in the Cadmus command base. Luckily, the base's subsonic distress call is wreaking havoc with nearby Brainiac sparks. If you break them down and reset their neural cores, you'll gain a definite advantage.
There you go, so you can see now, as always, we've got, and by the way, grats to Val there, got a nice piece of blue gear. So our next tasks here, we've got activate the Cadmus defense consoles. We've got 16 out of those to do. We've got to reprogram the defeated Brainiac Sparks, 25 of them, and of course we've got to eliminate the control tower patrols. Now if we have a look on our map, you can see it's up there to the northeast. In fact, that's where we have to go for our next set of tasks. And if you've run this before, you'll know we basically get swapped around throughout all of these different areas of Area 51, and it's great. Unlike other games, there are so many multi-parts to these instances. It is just fantastic. It's never a plain tank and spank. So that's it, folks. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll. Everyone's got their full health. Let's head on over towards the marker. Now this part can be a little bit rough, by the way, if you're playing this at level. Well, let's face it, the entire instance can be a little bit rough if you're playing it at level, but this one in particular. So let's just wait for the guys, and you can see that we've got these consoles here. They're the ones that need to be actually activated. They are defense consoles. Go, and you can see Mummiesbane there. They're on the task. 2 out of 16 have done.
Signal established. Connection to Brainiac terminated.
Now all the time, of course, what we're doing with the U symbol there is that we're reprogramming the defeated Brainiac Sparks, if you're wondering what on earth is going on there. That's exactly what's happening now. Once we reappropriate and reprogram them, of course, they end up fighting for us, which is fantastic. We like that. And here's another console over here as well. Oh, and some healing. Seriously, these guys are just such great team members. They really know how to play as a team. It's always a privilege playing with these guys, playing with any of our league members. There you go, Qenez is activating the console. Let's see if we can go in here and grab this investigation. And I did see the other one around the corner, by the way. And of course I'm going to pass on all of this loot because we want the guys to benefit from this run. I don't need the loot, being level 30 of course. Alright, got ourselves another collectible over here. And look at that, Qenez is on the case, sniffing out those shinies. And Mummiesbane.
Chief Researcher's Log. Our research confirms that Kryptonite causes considerable harm to Kryptonians.
Signal lost.
Now I can see blazing up into the sky there, you can see all the red pillars. And that's really indicating where the consoles are. So perhaps if the guys are staying down on the ground level here, we can always fly up top there and activate those.
Target.
Mummiesbane there has some awesome abilities, by the way. Very, very cool looking. Let's head on up. And you can see we've got the glow over there. We've got another console over here. And a healing barrel. Let's let the guys actually take that. 6 of 16 of the defense console. So you can see there's quite a number of them.
Initiating combat. Identifying a target. Now directed. Receive signal.
And again, just looking up in the sky for the red beams of light. Always the clear giveaway that there's a console around.
Connection to Brainiac terminated. Connection to Brainiac terminated.
There you go. Alright, so what do we got? 6 of 16.
Control center defense sequence activated.
Target locked. New directive received.
And here we go, another console. Let's see if the guys can grab that. Good stuff, 8 out of 16 as we make our way around this complex. Look how huge it is, folks. Again, the instances in this game are just so impressive. They really, really are. So much great work and thought have gone into all of these encounters. It is not your typical tank and spank by any means. By any stretch of the imagination.
Initiating directive.
Oh, and look, we've got a collectible over here. Let's grab that while we see it.
Chief Researcher's Log. There are indications that Kryptonite may have applications as an energy source.
And another console hidden away to the side here. Alright, so it looks like there's just 3 to go. Let's wait for everyone to grab this collectible. Alright, so let's have a look around, see if we can see anything up in the sky. There's a couple over this way. $13, $14, there's the last 2 up here by the looks of things. $14 out of 16, $15 out of 16, and the lucky last one will be here. Hopefully one of the guys will grab that. No, it's going to be up to us.
Control center defense sequence complete. Defensive measures are now online.
Kryptonite in transport. Directive. Protect Kryptonite. Eliminate intruders.
And here we go. Sub-boss number 3. Gosh, we're progressing through this so well. Alright, we've been shielded up, and here we go, Subprime Regulator Zeta. Alright guys, let's see how you go. So again, just making sure that we can watch everyone here, get them all on film of course, make sure that you guys can see just how great this team is. And I haven't laid a finger on Subprime Regular Zeta, although I should probably do that. There we go.
Now is the crucial battle. Just beyond here, Brainiac's Prime Servitor and its greater accumulators oversee the transfer of the Kryptonite onto their ship. You may not want to face this battle alone. Once the accumulators are down and the Kryptonite is safe, Calculator will hack the ship's teleporter so you can take down the Prime Servitor.
There you go, you heard the woman. We've got to now secure and recover green Kryptonite. And of course, these are all very different from the Superzeroes. So I hope you guys are finding this interesting, especially if you've watched the other Area 51 instances in the past. So it's just a little bit different now. Let's, by the way, pass on all of this, make sure that the guys can get this loot. Grats to Valina there, getting a nice blue item. So there you go, secure and recover green Kryptonite. And of course, we have to defeat the greater accumulators, 25 of them. If we have a look on the map, you can see we're heading down to the next area there to our south. So I think without further ado, it's time for us to rock on out. Everyone's got their Health fully up. Yep. There we go. Are we ready? Let's do it. Let's do it, team. Team Supervillains are rampaging through this. Right, so many of you will recognize this as one of the final areas, and of course the teleport up there into the Brainiac ship there, where our last boss, big boss battle, is going to be taken. Now, that can be really, really, really super hard again at level. It is a nasty, nasty instance, and I've died many a time in there. Now you can see the green Kryptonite over there on the platforms, by the way. They're the ones that actually have to be recovered. And that's one of those mechanics where you pick it up and you get the big arrow above your head. And once that happens, you've got to take it to the drop-off point. And the drop-off point is up here, by the way, in that building, just so you know. So there's a number of objectives that we have to do here. Killing these accumulators and picking up the green Kryptonite. Now you can see somebody's already taken one across, which is great. Let's head on into the second one here.
Recharge complete. Firing destruction.
And you can see Qenez there grabbing this second Kryptonite. Hopefully they'll pick that up. There you go, and they're going to head off over. Oops, they dropped it. Probably got interrupted there. Let's help out. There we go. It's alright, you grab it, mate. Go and take it. You'll see them take it over to the little warehouse over the side. And you can see we've got ourselves a collectible here, which is fantastic. Shiny, shiny, shiny. And look at that, we've completed the investigation. Hopefully the other guys have as well.
Target locked.
Now again, don't take my sort of nonchalant, not a care in the world attitude around here for granted. It's absolutely a lot harder if you're running this at level, trust me. It's a bit of a wipe fest around here, as is the very last boss, which of course is what we're going to do next. So you can see we've got 2 out of 4. Hopefully one of the guys will pick up. There we go, the last one. Go on, go for it. Oh, were we too late? Or has that been picked up by the guys? Not sure. There it is, the lucky last one over there. And there we are, the Prime Servitor is up. This is it. The final, last boss battle, and of course what we have to do is head up here and teleport to the Brainiac ship. And look at that, getting knocked around all over the place. Alright, let's head on up into it.
Rush defense recharged at 100%.
And here we go, you can see the guys have already started taking down the Prime Servitor. Again, this is the final boss. And we're stunned there, can't actually break out, there we go. And the guys have also cracked open the healing barrels and got the healing happening. Now let's just keep an eye on everybody's health. You can see the shields are up. And the Prime Servitor, oh, they all got knocked back there. Prime Servitor is about 2/3, yeah, 1/3 through, 2/3 of the health remaining. The guys are doing a great job. Now just again keep an eye on their health. Maybe we'll knock out a couple of shots here just to help. And we've got the subjugators here. It's all happening now. You can see the Prime Servitor is actually shielded at the moment. And now he's returned to normal. Let's see if the guys can wear him down. You can see he's down to half health already. Seriously, what a great team these guys are. Look at it. Down to about a third health. I pretty much haven't laid a finger on the main boss here, only helped out with the ads, and look at that, they're absolutely taking him down. Now the ship's defenses, the final phase here, are active. And of course, that's these things up here shooting out. And you've really got to try and run around and avoid these, by the way. Avoiding the frickin' laser beams, as they say in Austin Powers. And there we go. Let's watch as the supervillains take down the last remaining hit points of the Prime Servitor. I'd say it's going to be a victory for the supervillains, and there it is, Prime Servitor down. Congratulations! And it's time for the motion comic.
Interesting concept, yet ultimately flawed. As is this insignificant speck, useful only as the key to unlocking the multiverse itself. I have harvested entire galaxies for their data, leaving nothing behind. Let their champions attempt to defeat me. Let them swell their ranks with powers stolen from their own future's defeat. They will ultimately fail. I am Brainiac, and the Earth will be mine.
And there we go. Congratulations, guys. Headline complete, Brainiac beatdown. As always, here are the stats, folks, for the run. You can pause the episode if you'd like to see these in great detail. There we go, just flicking through all of them very quickly. There we are. Now, let's have a look at the loot as the guys line up at the end of the run. We've got ourselves a miniaturized Synthium chest guard. Let's pass on that, and hopefully, there we go, Qenez, congratulations. And let's let out a mighty cheer. Let's access our journal, and you can see we've actually got a dense synthweave cap there that we can actually take, and 2,800 XP. That is it, folks. We are successful. Mummiesbane, Qenez, and Valina Valucci, all looking absolutely fantastic. What a great looking team again. They are absolutely fantastic team members, and they know how to run. They know how to play in a team, and they know how to play in a league. And of course, being part of the Supervillains or the Superzeroes, you guys, you know, you always make me proud. I always love the way that you guys look after everyone else, help out the new players, and help out the new members in the leagues. Just really does me proud. Anyhow, folks, that's it from us. It is Prime Regulator down, Area 51 down, our very first Supervillain Alert League run, and that went really well. No deaths, and again, I really didn't touch any of those mobs, just helping out a little bit, and the guys really basically three-manned the entire thing at level 17, 16, and 11. I think that's a fantastic job that deserves a round of applause. Woohoo! So I think we're going to salute. Here we go, Seraphis is saluting on behalf of myself, Sambonz, Seraphis, our level 29, and by the way, nearly level 30 supervillain. We've got Mummiesbane, we've got Qenez, we've got Valina Valucci saying, take care guys, certainly hope you're having a great day wherever in the world you are, certainly hope you enjoyed that, and of course look forward to the next Supervillain League Alert run. Until then, it's us saying take care, we'll see you soon, and bye bye.